Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Real Boss TV 815. Like and subscribe to the channel.
But they done got 5 dead bodies in 5 bayous in 5 days. Somebody's going around snatching girls, men, and they fucking leaving them in the different bayous, Braves Bayou. It's a bunch of shit, man. Hey, check for your family, man. Everybody look out for their family. Somebody's going around killing people all this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Two on Thursday, I think. I'm not sure. But women, y'all watch yourself. Hey, fathers, husbands, y'all watch after y'all little ones and y'all wives, bro.
Now, look, man, I don't know what's going on in Houston right now, but we got this young lady right here, Jade Sage Mikissic. Now, it's been a little talk about all these bodies getting found in these bios, man. It's been 13 in this year, but 5 in this past week. Y'all already know how I do when it comes to cases like this. Everybody that ever tuned to my channel, you know I done covered a lot of these cases from Kanika Jenkins all the way to the Felicia girl that was missing out here in Houston when they found her dismembered and all that. But the thing that really makes me hot about these cases with these women, why do they always say that they left their phone at the bar with a friend, left their car keys at the bar or with a friend, left all their belongings and they just wander off? That's just like Kanika Jenkins' case. That's just like the other case of that young girl that she went up to use the bathroom on the boat and she disappeared and they found her like months later. How it don't make no sense. And the fact that they already found 13 bodies in the bayou already raises a lot of red flags, man. Now check it out. They found her and they said that they don't see no foul play, no trauma, no nothing. They say that she was at some bar and restaurant, was at September 11th, and she left her phone there, went to the gas station to get something to drink, and walked straight towards the bayou and and never returned. And they just found her body like a couple days ago. Now, to me, that doesn't sound right at all, man. Somebody got to take a look at this because it's been a lot of cases out of cover with these women coming up missing in Houston and South Carolina. It's starting to be trending, man. Now, anybody from the streets, you already know how it go down, but still, at the same time, what's going on with all these young women, man? It ain't making no sense to me. And I know y'all remember that case that I covered. Y'all, everybody remember that one girl from California. She came out to Houston, and she was at the strip club trying to get a job, and she disappeared. And everybody thought she got snatched up from the strip club. Whoop de whoop. But they found out that she was out here to see some dude. He was like an African dude, and they found out through Snapchat that they was talking. You know, and later on down the line, they found out that he dismembered her. And he was very slick with it because he had her meet him outside his old apartments. He snatched her up and took her to his new apartments. So with this case, I'm wondering like, why did she go to the bio? And you got to think about this. Most people got iPhones, so they using their phone most likely when they make purchases. And I don't think she would go towards the bio, if she don't have her phone. And why would she even go to the gas station to get a drink when she already in a full blown restaurant and bar? See, that ain't making no sense, man. Something tells me it's something definitely going on. You see what old boy was saying, and I had to do my research on it just to make sure this is correct. What's going on in Houston? Now, check this out. So, the mayor in Houston had something to say about it today, and this is what he had to say.
Elected officials, candidates, the media, we do not have any evidence that there is a serial killer loose in Houston, Texas. Let me say that again. There is no evidence that there is a serial killer loose on the streets of Houston.
Now, by any means, I'm not saying that there's a serial killer or anything going on like that. But you got to understand, a couple weeks before this even happened, this was the discussion in Houston.
Night, the body is being found in Houston Bayous. Houston police report another body was just recovered today from the Buffalo Bayou area near Jensen and East downtown. So if you've been watching and keeping track alongside us, that is 4 bodies recovered in 4 days. Today is Thursday. And sadly, a U of H student has been identified as one of the bodies recovered from the Brays Bayou area on September 15th. That's Monday. She was reported missing days before. Sherman DeSell has been covering this story for a couple of days now. And Sherman, it is scary stuff here, but just kind of fill us in on what we know so far.
Yeah, it's definitely a cause of concern for a lot of our viewers. And many have made some speculations online about something maybe more nefarious happening here. And that's understandable. Our Fox 26 count is now at 13 bodies found in Houston Bayous this year by law enforcement and first responders. Remember, the 22 bayous are spread out for miles, so it's a lot of ground to cover, and that comes with tough investigations. Here's what we know. HPD confirms a male body was recovered from Buffalo Bayou on Jensen Street in Edo on Thursday. Our camera caught officers and a dive team on the scene around 3 p.m. There were reports of a man jumping into the water there. We're waiting to hear more on this. And remember when we reported 2 bodies recovered from local bayous on Monday, September 15th? One of them was identified as 20-year-old Jade Sage Mikissic. She was a U of H student, reported missing on September 11th, last seen that day near the 3700 block of McGregor by a restaurant. She was a junior communications and advertising major. In a letter sent to students, U of H describes her as a campus resident and a student employee and a friend to many in their community. We're talking about a lot of bodies in a city where many people walk, run, and bike the bayou areas every day. So we visited an area near the White Oak Bayou.
Now, I'm just trying to see how y'all feel about this because it ain't making a lot of sense. You know, Houston ain't been having that problem before. What's going on this year? You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to make some things make sense, man. And to be honest, there's been a problem like this going on in Houston. It's just what they wasn't finding them in the bios. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes me wonder. Now, I know that the laws want to keep everybody in the city calm and everything, but they definitely got to get to the bottom of this, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think happened and how y'all feel about this situation, man. I'm out.